my full drink and my Hawaiian shirt. My friends are all decked out in hooded skirts. I'm living the life, you know, the best that I can, but I still never met the man. I got a shark fin tied to the roof of my car. I got a bottle of rum and an acoustic guitar. Got my truck filled up with Florida sand, but I still never met the man. I make my parking lot pilgrimage every year, hoping just once he will appear. And if he did, I'd hand him a beer, break out with a grin from ear to ear. I got the box set, bootleg too. I got albums by Peters and Fingers too. I'm a registered banana Republican, but I still never met the man. Got my tickets, I'm flying to Key West. When I get there, I'll do my parrot head best. Walk up to him, hope he understands that I just wanted to meet the man. I got my full drink and my Hawaiian shirt. My friends are all decked out in hula skirts. I'm living the life, you know, the best that I can, but I still never met the man. No, no, still never met the man. No, no, still never met the man.
My baby rolled into town and shook the joint upside down, turning every head around. Her figure proudly announced she's got it right where it counts. Yeah, she walks with natural bounce. She go dance in the cage and get up close to the stage. Shout it out.
Rock, boys, rock. Plug it in the box and show me what you got.
She rode on the train, came down from Maine with stops in Austin, Boston, Bend and Tulane. She sure loved to flirt, wore mini skirts, sometimes just my funky old shirt. We'd boogie after her shift before I'd give her a lift. She'd shout it out.
Rock, boys, rock. Plug it in the box and show me what you got.
Yeah, she was sexy for days, brother. She had those legs. Woke me up with pork chops and legs. We used to jump in my Ford, motor when it was floored. Summer nights we never were bored. Come the 4th of July, that little bird had to fly. She shouted out.
Rock, boys, rock. Plug it in the box and show me what you got.
Now money will come, money will go. Where it is, ain't nobody knows. Give me rhythm and rhyme if we ain't making a dime. Let's go get some good rockin' times. As long as she's by my side, count me in for the ride. She's shouting now.
Rock, boys, rock. Plug it in the box and show me what you got. Rock, boys, rock. Plug it in the box and show me what you got. Woo!
Greetings from the West Coast. This is Mrs. McCool, wife of the famous media tech teacher Mr. McCool from Antioch High School, and you are tuned in to Coastal Confessions, starring B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios on Key West. Coastal Confessions has a new showtime. They'll be going live from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Island Time, starting in January 2025. So set your smartphone reminders to the new showtime. Again, 7 to 9 every Friday, Eastern Island Time. You will find good vibe music and good friends. Only on Tiki Man Radio. TikiManRadio.com. Your happy place.
Houston, over. Roger, go ahead, Houston. 11, this is Houston. You are go for LOI, over. Roger, go for LOI.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff. 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 Yes, liftoff. Air 4, Peak District. T-minus 1 minute. Liquid hydrogen tank is at flight pressure.
Houston, this is Crap Commander. We are zero gravity now, flying over Key West. Over.
Copy that, Crap Commander. You are cleared for the burn.
Roger that, Houston.
Crap Commander, your permission at your discretion to switch channels over to Tiki Man Radio for the Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle as you continue your burn towards the great unknown tonight. Houston, roger that. We'll be switching over to the free app as we monitor command comms. Over. Oh, Crap Commander. Enjoy the show. We hear the show tonight is going where no radio show has gone before.
Houston, roger, we copy and we're standing by for your KGD.
There's an old gypsy moth made of glue and cloth that lands in a horse-filled field. An unusual event for those Palomino gents who just stare at their future revealed. Why, oh, why did he fly out of Ohio before we knew that jeans held the code? But taken to wing is a haunting, taunting thing, just like that rocket Grandpa rode. Yeah, it was a rocket Grandpa rode. Sounds like bragging, but it's true. I'm not trying to big time you. Shot up into space and he said, look out down below. Gotta love that rocket that Grandpa rode. And the kids turned to flying machines with their arms open wide like wings. But one solitary boy knows a plane is not a toy. I'm talking about the man on the moon. I still remember July '69. We all got to stay home from school. In stark black and white, we followed the flight, and the whole world was in that capsule. Oh, on the rocket that Grandpa rode. Sounds like bragging, but it's true. I'm not trying to big time you. Oh, what a flight, you better look out down below. Yeah, that's the rocket that Grandpa rode. Spacemen and women on this bus, an obese driver I don't trust. We're going to watch the shuttle fly away last day. And for some kids behind my seat, there's a very special treat. More than just history on parade. Giant nozzles, bolts and beams, they called her Atlas by all means. Blood, sweat and tears were her payload. She was a stairway to heaven, old Apollo 11, the rocket ship their Grandpa drove. Yeah, on the rocket that Grandpa rode. Sounds like bragging, but it's true. I'm not trying to big time you. Rising up from that lagoon, we beat those comets to the moon. Yeah, on the rocket their Grandpa rode. Yeah, on the rocket their Grandpa drove. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, NASA. Yeah, it was a rocket. Thank you, Captain Kirk, Mr. Spock, Scotty, Lieutenant Uhura, the Chekhov. Yeah, it was a rocket. Yeah, the rocket their Grandpa. Yeah, that's the rocket. Yeah, it was a rocket. Yeah, that's the rocket.
Please, mister, don't touch me tomato. Please don't you touch me tomato. Touch me yam, me pumpkin potato. For goodness sake, don't touch me tomato. Touch me this, you touch me that. Touch me everything I've got. Touch me plum and me apple too. Here's one thing you just can't do. All you do is feel 'em, feel 'em. Ain't you tired of the feel 'em, feel 'em? All you do is squeeze 'em, man. Ain't you tired of the squeeze 'em, squeeze 'em? Please, mister, don't touch me tomato. Please don't you touch me tomato, touch me yummy pumpkin potato. For goodness sake, don't touch me tomato. Please, mister, take advice from me. The more you look, the less you see. If you just must have your way, double the price you've got to pay. All you do is feel 'em, feel 'em. Ain't you tired of the feel 'em, feel 'em? All you do is squeeze 'em, squeeze 'em. Man, ain't you tired of the squeeze 'em, squeeze 'em? Please, mister, don't touch me tomato. Please don't you touch me tomato. Touch me yummy pumpkin potato. For goodness sake, don't touch me tomato. You're hard like a coconut. Nuts on nuts, but nothing but. Before the temperature is shaken hot, man, make up your mind just what is what. All you do is feel 'em, feel 'em. Ain't you tired of the feel 'em, feel 'em? All you do is squeeze 'em, man, ain't you tired of the squeeze 'em, squeeze 'em? Please, mister, don't touch me tomato. Please don't you touch me tomato. Touch me yummy pumpkin potato. For goodness sake, don't touch me tomato.
Hey, this is the original hippie chick, and you're listening to Coastal Confessions on Tiki Man Radio. And every Friday night, I like to call in and spill the beans. Coming to you live from the Beachy Shell Studio in Key West, Florida. You're listening to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle.
Hey, it's a Friday night, and this just in, everybody. I hope you're paying attention. Teresa Arnold says we can touch her tomato anytime. I want everybody to know that. Thank you, Teresa, for telling us all that. Oh, I love it. Hey, happy Friday to everybody. I hope everybody's having a good time. What are you doing over there, lady?
Watching Star Trek.
Star Trek. Let me turn your mic up just a little bit.
We were watching the Connors, but now we're watching
We were watching the Connors. Now you're watching Star Trek. So, it's a wet Friday.
It's been either drizzling or raining hard all day.
Holy crap. It's like hurricane season started early. I mean, it was just...
It wasn't windy, though. It was just raining.
Bucket. Well, you know what? You're right. It wasn't windy, but it just came down so hard. It was crazy.
You've forgotten. We used to camp here in January, and it used to rain and wind a lot.
We did. Way back in the day,
we had
everybody.
to pull in the slide outs because it was so windy sometimes. And
it was so windy. Oh, I had to
and rainy.
And rainy. I had to turn my thing up a little bit. Teresa wants to know which Star Trek tonight.
I'm watching some TOS right now, the stuff, whatever's on Pluto.
TOS, what the hell's that?
The original series.
Oh, there we go. I don't know. I know nothing.
What's DS9?
Deep Space.
9.
Well, the 9 part, yeah, I get that.
Next Gen.
Hey, great big shout out to the following individuals. JoJo Fish tuned in tonight. They're like, hey, they remembered the new time. So did we. It's funny because I'm so used to the 8 o'clock. I was talking to Danny earlier today, and he's like, how you liking it? And I'm like, wow, I'm liking it. But for some reason, my mind is still like geared
It's
to...
probably going to take a couple months to get used to it.
I mean, we're always ready. I mean, the funny thing is, 4 o'clock in the afternoon...
We're ready to go.
We're ready to go. Everything's ready, and things are happening, and I'm like, all right. Now it's like, same thing. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm ready to go, but my mind just... I'm like, oh, crap, I have to go... Because I go live half hour before, just to make sure everything is working properly.
Sometimes earlier.
Yes, so I go a little bit early, and I just want to make sure that there's no glitches, no issues, so that I can bring the most family fun program to our listeners. Let me see. I'll make sure I got everybody. Oh, Bob Mitchen's on there. Hey, Bob. We got Teresa Arnold on out there, of course. We all know that. Beth Schreier.
Hey, Beth.
She goes by the Osprey Whisperer. Hey, Beth, how are you doing? Bob Itchin says, what did I just walk into with touching tomatoes?
He played Don't Touch Me Tomato.
Don't Touch Me Tomato. Hey, this 2-hour broadcast of B-Man and Michelle is brought to you on the camera by the Southernmost Pint Brewpub, 522 Front Street here in Key West. They've got the most killer happy hour, 4 to 6, 25% off all drinks. When you're in town, make sure you get over there and check it out. Really good stuff. So, yes, we were over there yesterday, hanging out with them just for a little bit. But we do appreciate it. And a lot of people ask me, what's the spoon? Well, the spoon.
It's the stirring spoon.
It's the stirring spoon of one of the batches that he decided to give to us. And, of course,
batches of beer.
If you look at it real carefully, like the romper room thing way back in the day, this will get invisible and you'll see my face. Maybe. And I can see Danny. I can see JoJo Fish. I can see Beth. So... Oh, my goodness. I've said for so many years that I'm always busy. And you know what? I'm not going to say that tonight. Because it's actually been kind of nice here lately.
We had no Tuesday on the island on Tuesday. So
no, but we will be Tuesday on the island.
Yeah, this next week.
Matter of fact, if you're watching on... I'm going to make sure. I got so many mouses here. Mices. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to switch here real quick. And you can see our next Tuesday on the island. We're doing only twice a month now. And
first and third.
The first and third. This
Tuesday of the month.
Michelle came up with these. So our next Tuesday on the island is January 21st. Coming up next week, everybody. Coming to you live from the Beachy Shell Studios here at the Beachy Shell Hideaway. And of course...
Here.
What?
Right here.
Right here. And, of course, I posted a whole bunch of stuff yesterday giving you dates for when we're here at the studio and when we're at the Pint. And let me show you the Pint one real quick, too. Because the next time we're at the Pint is going to be February 4th. So
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you on that one.
Not February.
All right. Well, you're just messing me up, Michelle. You just threw that in there. And so anyway, let's get back to us because we're pretty hot looking. And so a lot of that's happening. And Danny says, I'm so proud of you. What did I do, Danny? Oh, because I didn't say busy. Hey, there you go. That's a big deal for me, quite honestly. It really is a super big deal because...
he's learning how to say...
Well, I am.
No.
I am. Wow. Yeah, I'm learning how to say no. And, of course... There you go. A little applause for me saying I'm not busy.
No, saying you.
How about that?
You don't want to be busy.
I'm happy. So things are big.
But we did have something creep up on us.
What do we have?
We won't be having a show next week, right?
That's right. Oh, I forgot all about this. I even called Danny because I'm like, you're going to hear this on the air tonight. And I completely spaced out. We used to do the Country Fest.
Key Western Fest.
The Mile Zero Fest, right?
And the Rock Fest.
So they had 3 fests that go on down here. And Michelle, for the last couple of years, she and I, we get media badges for Tiki Man Radio to go down there and do our thing and talk with people and have a good time. But they've changed this year to where they're only doing the Mile Zero Fest.
Well, yeah.
Now, Kimmy used to live next door to us, and Kimmy is a part of, her name's Kim. I'm the only one that can get away with calling her Kimmy.
You shouldn't even say that.
No, she said I'm cool with saying.
No, but you shouldn't say that because other people are going to think, oh, that's Kimmy. And if they meet her, oh, Kimmy. And she's going to be like, don't call me that.
Okay.
You know what really grinds my gears?
When you tell me stuff.
When people call her Kimmy.
Yeah. But no, so anyway, Kim had called me a couple weeks ago and said, hey, look, when I'm in town, I've got your media badges. And I'm like, oh, great. Thank you. Let me know when. Seriously, I completely spaced out about this with everything. Not that we've been busy. I don't want to say that word. But, there's a lot on the schedule. Oh, and I didn't say busy when I said that. Anyway, so she calls me today and she says, hey, I'll be over in 5 minutes. I've got your media badges. And I'm like, Oh, crap, I forgot all about that. And so the neat thing is we were going to do radio next week, but we need to be at the Mile Zero Fest for this because we're representing Tiki Man Radio at the Mile Zero Fest. And there is a group playing. I thought it was Steve Earle. Steve Earle's playing Wednesday, so we'll be at the Steve Earle concert on Wednesday. But the Red Dirt Clay guys, I forget the name of them, but there's like
those guys.
There's like 3 groups she wants us to see out there on Friday night, and how do I say no when I get these free passes to get in there because it's all you can eat when the buffet's open and all you can drink. So there you go.
Not for everybody.
That's right. So anyway, we'll be doing that. I'll post an update on that, but that's where we'll be next week. So. What else is going on there, darling?
Lots of physical therapy.
Oh, the physical
and
therapy.
Talking to the VA all the time.
Oh, my God. We've been doing a lot of that lately. I have a new device that's supposed to be delivered tonight, and it's a virtual reality.
Oh, you better go check for that in the rain.
Well, the FedEx hadn't said it's been delivered yet.
I know, but
but I'm getting tamale orders as we're talking tonight on the air. I mean, that's kind of neat. But so anyway, this virtual, I went to the special training. They're like, we want you to come and see if you want this thing. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to do that. So it's like wearing those Google goggles or whatever, but it helps you with your breathing. It just kind of helps you relax.
Virtual reality.
Yeah, I mean, it's the coolest thing. And they're like, well, do you want one of these? And I'm like, yeah.
What do you see when you...
I mean, it's like you can play like a game that kind of relaxes you, where you kind of like, you know.
Is that like that thing where the things grab the little thingies?
Sort of, yeah. Oh, now you're making fun of me because I'm going to be wearing goggles.
No, I'm talking about that game on Next Generation.
Well,
where they all get addicted to it.
Oh, that thing, yeah. Well, the other thing to it has like a little thing in there to where it's like, if I click on it and when you're walking around the house, if you're just wearing regular clothes, it'll show you in a thong.
Mm-hmm.
No?
Does it take off 20 pounds too so it doesn't look
No, but it takes everything else off. It's like, oh.
If you want to take everything off, you probably want to take off a few pounds.
Like, check out that skeleton. I mean, it took off the skin and everything. Oh. Teresa said I made a TNG reference.
Next Generation.
Oh. God, see, I don't know this stuff like you. I sit here at this desk doing stuff at night. And you got like
Deep Space Nine.
And when you watch them, what's those cartoon ones?
Well, Lower Decks
Yeah.
just finished, so they don't have any more coming out. But you can watch all 5 seasons now on Paramount Plus.
Yeah,
they should sponsor us.
Yeah, as much advertisement we give them on this damn show.
But the other one is all done with too. But that was really cute. It was a Nickelodeon kids one called Prodigy. And I really like that one. That was pretty cute.
Michelle Myers just checked in, everybody. Good evening, Michelle Myers. Tell
They had
Tim we said
Hologram
hi.
Janeway.
Oh, Hologram Janeway.
And Will Wheaton as the Traveler.
Okay.
So
I don't know. You know, what's this other one coming on next week?
There's a movie. Yeah, Section
the
31.
movie.
Section
Okay.
31. Yeah, that's like the 4th time I've told you it's a movie.
I don't know this stuff, Michelle. It'd be like me.
I've been telling you for
be like me trying to tell you
3 months.
certain things that you don't get into, and you're like, what?
No, but you keep asking.
Say what?
What is that? I'm like, it's a movie. It's like,
don't know.
yeah, that's coming on for a while, all right?
I don't know.
No, it's coming on like what?
Oh, I don't know.
Because it's a movie.
I don't know. I don't know. Where am I going to go when Star Trek blows? No? Okay. She ain't buying it. All right. Well, hey, what are you drinking tonight?
Rum.
What kind of rum?
Pilar. Blonde.
Oh, boy,
The
you're
usual.
so predictable.
The usual.
The usual. What everybody else drink? I'm just having a little bit of vodka and some tonic, and actually LaCroix or Polar, whatever it is we got in the refrigerator. So, yeah, what everybody else is drinking, let us know. We're going to get some more music here. We're going to get this night started, see what else we're going to talk about. If you got something you want to bring up, bring it up. You know, I haven't done a call in a while. I should probably have somebody call in.
Somebody should call you.
We should have somebody call in. I haven't tested that in a while, so maybe we should do that. And, you know, I would love to do a call in with the computer like Danny does, but I need a new computer. But that's like $5,000, and I'm just kind of holding on.
They're just going to get more expensive. But when the Chinese parts have a 30% tariff on them, you're just going to.
Well, maybe I need to go over and dance at the Vixens next door and see if I can get a couple ones.
Do they have a dudes' night?
Yeah, dude. Well, dudes' night dancing, but girls that show up. I don't know dudes in there. I mean.
There might be dudes if dudes are dancing.
Teresa Arnold wants to know, much higher grade rum than what I'm drinking. I'm drinking a painkiller. But yeah, it's
Those are nice,
cruising
too.
rum. Yeah. Well, you know what? I like cruising rum's okay. I am not a Pusser's rum fan.
No, but it's good in a painkiller.
Yeah, because you put a lot of stuff in there that kills the nastiness of Pusser's rum. I'm just not a Pusser's rum fan. That's just me.
And their rum cake was pretty good, too.
Because they put a lot of sugar and other stuff in there that breaks the...
Rum's made with sugar.
I'm just saying.
It's made out of sugar cane.
Michelle Myers is having Prosecco. She's so predictable. You're so predictable.
Why, she usually has reef rum. How is that predictable?
Ooh, reef rum. We don't have any, do we? We got to get some. They are selling it now down at the Quest.
The Quest?
The Quest.
That's where you
liquor
can
store.
get the fancy Pilar. You can
Fancy
get like the
Pilar.
bourbon cask and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And then I saw an advertisement the other day when I was out walking around, and there was a picture down at the Rock House Live of a guy that Reef Rum is sponsoring. I forget the name of the artist, but
Where's Rock House Live? I'm
right across
blanking out here.
from used to be the Greenhouse.
The corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right across from same side
Sloppy
as
Joe's.
Sloppy Joe's. Yeah. Bob Bitchin says, we know who the Trekkie isn't. That's right. And it ain't me, Mr. Bob Bitchin.
Although he knows way more than he should.
Yeah,
I was making what we were watching the other night. Are we finishing out Strange New Worlds again before sometimes this spring or summer they'll have another season coming out? But
Is that the one with the Pike guy?
yeah.
Okay. That was good. I did like that one. I kind of think I'm him.
He's catching on.
I just don't have the funny hairdo like he does.
You need the big pompadour.
I need the pompadour on top, but
Like my dad and my
I'm
brother.
kinda like-
my dad and my brother are
I kind
pompadour
of lead
guys.
like him. I think I'm a good leader. What are you laughing about?
Would you profess your love to me in song in front of the whole bridge crew?
You drive me crazy.
Why are we singing?
I don't know why I'm telling the world. But I like when you walk through the house with just a robe and nothing else on. There you go.
Then you get the Klingons doing the hip hop.
I don't know. Every time you talk about a Klingon, I always get this Klingon thing in my head, which it doesn't look like a Klingon. Just saying. Teresa Arnold says, hey, I don't think I've ever had Pussers by itself. Well, you know what? You should, Teresa. You really should have Pussers by yourself.
By itself.
By itself.
Like just
by yourself, by itself.
Neat or on the rocks. No, I don't think you'd want to do that.
No. I don't know. I wasn't a fan, and we were in Tortola.
I'll drink it in a drink. Like
Tortola was fun. We had a great time in Tortola.
It's fine in a painkiller.
I guess if I had 17 painkillers, I'd probably like Pussers. Be like, it's great rum. What is, other than Pilar, what is your favorite rum?
Probably Reef after Pilar.
Good answer. Boy, you're good. I agree with you.
Oh,
I
you know
think
what was
Reef rum is
good?
good?
That Antigua rum we bought when we were in Antigua.
Oh, yeah.
It was like
I agree
the
with
state-sponsored rum.
Yes.
That was good.
And I'm kicking myself for not buying
20 bottles
of that because everybody that was on our damn boat got into it and drank it.
I bought 2 bottles, and they were gone like that. And it was like, I didn't know that was yours.
I know.
It's like, it's for community use,
Yeah,
but I mean,
community
leave
use,
a
but
little for me.
Didn't ask you guys walk around the boat with a IV for crying out loud, Teresa said you are contractually obligated to say Reef Rum. No, actually, I think it's really good. I would agree with you. Reef Rum is really good. And I'm not a super huge rum drinker. I'm more bourbon.
He stays out of my rum.
Yeah, I
get into his bourbon, but
I do not drink. The only time I drink Michelle's Pilar is when she got a bad bottle a couple times. She's like, taste this. Is it just me? And I'm like, ooh, that's bad.
Sometimes I'll make you an old-fashioned, a rum old-fashioned.
Yeah, and we go over to Pilar and we'll sit
here.
there in the bar. Well, yeah, here. But
I make you.
You do. But when we go over to the Pilar, the library,
you'll have an old-fashioned.
We'll have something over there.
Or espresso.
That is good. I'll drink that. But I'm not one to go, I'm going to have some rum tonight. That sounds very tasty to me. We like Kermit. Hi-ho.
No, you sound more like Marvin the Martian there.
I'm so angry.
I'm so thirsty.
Yeah, I'm so thirsty.
I'm so thirsty.
Let's get to some music, Michelle. Hey, today, before I play some music, I want to say this because I'm going to show this video. Today, I went, we did our plogging, and when I left, it was raining, and I thought, well, I'll go there and see what happens. And the weather actually held for about an hour and a half, about 2-3 hours, actually, because I went over to Nailtini afterwards and checked in with everybody there. But the Lighthouse sponsored us today. Oh, my God, they had so many sandwiches, Cuban sandwiches from Five Brothers. Holy camole. And then they had like 6 containers of the coffee, con leche coffee. Oh, my God, that was so good.
With milk.
But we got to go up into the lighthouse, which I've never been in the lighthouse here. It's 88 steps going up. Trust me, I was huffing and puffing by the time I got up.
I'd go up. I just wouldn't be able. You'd have to toss me out the window to get back down.
My knees were killing me. You wouldn't have even made it halfway. I guarantee it.
We'd have to call the firefighters to bring the little
You
ladder
didn't even
truck
do
up.
you didn't even do the lighthouse when we were in the Bahamas.
Oh no, my knees were hurting way too bad when we were in the Bahamas.
And trust me, mine were hurting me today when I went up, but I got a really cool view of the city. I got that video today loaded up in here. I wanted to play it for those who are watching us on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, please go out there and hit those like buttons. Let us know you like what's going on. Let us know what's happening. I know we don't have Maureen tonight because she's out in New Orleans for that party girl stuff. So, I take that back. Maureen just showed up on
She's like, I'm here.
YouTube. Way to go, Maureen. You are the bomb coming from New Orleans. Tell everybody we said hi out there and tell them, or at least ask the question, why in the hell isn't B-Man and Michelle playing out there? We're just as damn good as the rest of them for crying out loud.
We played
We used to play New Orleans. We used to play that place back when it was a 6-string music fest. And
other places. Pam and Earl. Pam
and Earl.
Isn't it Earl? Is it Earl?
I'm hearing Willie over there in the corner going,
Gotta go clean up a mess.
Yeah, so
we better go.
Clean up on aisle 3. Willie. Hey, guys. B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions on a Friday night. New time, 7 to 9. We appreciate everybody hanging out with us. We're going to get to some music, and then we're going to be right back with some more shenanigans, some more fun. Thank you, Maureen, for honestly taking a break and being a part of this show. We so appreciate it. You got to have a little bit of Aaron Schur's No Bars right here on Tiki Man Radio. Coastal Confessions.
Well, beep, beep, beep goes my bleeping phone. Man, I wish it would leave me alone. It's hard to find peace of mind these days when I'm so easy to find these days. Somebody wants this, somebody wants that, and I just want to pull a disappearing act. Get myself lost somewhere, as long as I'm sure that there's no bars, no civilization, no tiny little screen full of information that I don't need. Yeah, nothing beats sitting fireside, hanging out underneath those stars. About 1 billion and counting, the man upstairs and me talking it out. And I can find what I'm missing when I get to getting out this far, where there's no bars. Don't get me wrong, I didn't say no beer, 'cause there's nothing like an ice cold beer out here to bring the real world to a stop on an island or a mountain top with no bars, no civilization, no tiny little screen full of information that I don't need. Yeah, nothing beats Sitting fireside, hanging out underneath those stars. About $1 billion and counting, the man upstairs and me talking it out. And I can find what I'm missing when I get to getting out this far. Where there's no bars, making new ways to steal my time. Telling me the world has lost its mind. Way out here, everything looks fine, fine, fine. Underneath those stars, about $1 billion and counting, the man upstairs and me talking it out. And I can find what I'm missing when I get to getting out this far. Where there's no bars, no bars, no bars.
Christy went to school back in Northampton. Her parents worked hard to pay for her college fund. But she's a free spirit looking for love and a little fun. Now she's happy tending bar at the end of US 1. Crazy Jake stands on the corner. He's been there for years. Down and out he begs for change, but don't shed a tear. Passing tourists get a laugh as they drop $1 you can't hear. Did you see his sign that said, well, I really want a beer? There's a town way down at the end of US 1. It's home to lost souls and a few just on the run. Free spirits, old hippies, and people looking for fun. Well, that's where you'll find me at the end of US 1. Successful businessman, he came down just for some fun. Sold his business and his Lexus from the tax man. He's on the run. Now he drives a pink cab at the end of US 1. And there's a town way down at the end of US 1. Home to lost souls and a few that just on the run. Free spirits, old hippies, and people looking for fun. Well, that's where you'll find me at the end of US 1. I don't know his name. Got a dog with sunglasses and a hat. They both look the same. Sings out of tune for tips, it's part of the game. Just another lost soul for the interviewers want to claim. There's a town way down at the end of US 1. It's home to lost souls and a few just on the run. Free spirits, old hippies, and people are looking for fun. Well, that's where you'll find me at the end of US 1. Of US 1. Thank you.
Key West is a brand new brew pub, and you're going to love what they have brewing on their menu. That's right, the Blast Beer Company's Southernmost Pint Brewpub, located at 522 Front Street in downtown Key West. Open 7 days a week from noon until 10 p.m. Offers handcrafted beer and made-to-order signature food dishes. On tap are 3 of their signature beers: the Southernmost Pint Golden Ale, the Save the Day IPA, and the Hazy Lady New England IPA, and many other tasty handcrafted beers brewed on-site right here in Key West. And if you're not a beer drinker, don't worry, as they have available on their menu wine and other adult beverages and booze-free drinks. While enjoying a pint or two, check out their amazing menu of small fare items made to order that include local favorites, guac and chips, and Mexican esquites street corn, and their delicious main course items, Caribbean chicken salad, and trade wind meatballs. Stop in and enjoy one of their tastings of 4 different beer offerings of your choice. Or just enjoy a pint or two while taking in the aromas of beer being brewed on site and relaxing inside their brew pub atmosphere. Better yet, soak up the wonderful Key West weather and enjoy one of their handcrafted beers while hanging out on their great outdoor patio with music videos, movies, and sports games. Come by and watch your favorite team play on the biggest screen around. That's Blast Beer Company, Southernmost Pint Brewpub, located at 522 Front Street here in Key West. Blast Beer Company, around since 1992, making beer 1 barrel at a time.
You know, here at Tiki Man Radio, we always encourage you to get out of your comfort zone. Try something different. Be bold, and no matter what you do. Let me tell you about the official rum company of Tiki Man Radio. Reef Rum is American-made with an offbeat blend, sweet and smoky for the wise and the rebel. It was created for bohemians and connoisseurs who tire of the same old thing. It's an eccentric blend of natural banana, orange, and coconut, balanced with a touch of smoky flavor. To find out where you can find Reef Rum, visit reefrum.com. That's REIFRUM.com. If you're looking to step out of your comfort zone, then Reef Rum is where you need to be. When you go to reefrum.com, make sure you use the code word Tiki Man to get free shipping on your first order. Reef Rum, the official rum of Tiki Man Radio. Smooth and smoky. It's time to get out of your comfort zone with Reef Rum.
This is Jesse Rice, and you're listening to Tiki Man Radio.
Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station.
Hey Tiki Man Radio fans, this is Emily Randall from Chicagoland, and I love tuning in to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle on Friday nights from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern on the internet at tikimanradio.com or watch live on YouTube at Tiki Man Radio. Reach out if you've got a song request or a confession.
Surrounded by walls
Thank you so much, Emily Rando. So appreciate her. She is so awesome. Hey, if you're in Key West, don't make sure you make a point to go down to the Southernmost Pint Brewpub, 522 Front Street here in Key West. And they have a great happy hour that starts at 4 p.m., runs till 6, 25% off all drinks. I think that is such a great deal. And for those who didn't know, they are the sponsors of the B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions video camera that you all get to watch us live on Tiki Man Radio YouTube. There we go. There we go. I got Michelle back in there. Just look at that camera up top there. Wave at all the pretty people. There you go. Boy, Mo has been really driving the airway here. Let me see. She's doing a lot of things there in New Orleans, and she's avoiding the bushwhackers. Fairly sure I don't know the time since it is Central Time Zone there. Music is calling. I must answer. Jerry Diaz just told me to get my over to Tropical Isle.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know what you have to have when you go there?
Tell them, baby.
I forgot what they're called.
Hand grenade.
Hand grenade.
The hand grenade.
Look for hand grenade man out. He's
Hand
waving
grenade
out
man.
front.
I'm going to get that picture. I'll find that picture. I'm going to put it in here so we can post it with you and Pam.
Me and Pam and hand grenade man.
So, yes, a lot going on there in New Orleans with the Party Girl thing happening. JoJo Fish sent me a message. They didn't want to put it on the live chat, but they were asking about your knee and how things are going with that. Would you like to elaborate?
I'm plugging along, I guess.
Oh, that's elaborating.
Doing physical therapy and just doing the usual stuff. But I've seen the what's the right? Orthopedic surgeon. There we go. And they've referred me to some other things and stuff. So we're plugging away.
Yes.
Someday I will get a knee replacement.
Someday. And apparently she's getting hers soon.
Oh, very cool.
So, yeah, very cool. Lucky
But yeah,
for you.
I have to try the shots, and they gave me a big brace that's supposed to help the inflammation, but it's not like I'm wearing that for 10 years, so we'll just see how that goes.
Exactly. So, yes.
Actually, let me bring out the big giant brace I'm supposed
She's going to bring out the great big giant brace that she just got the other day. So, yeah, I mean, she's being taken care of. I mean, I was a little bit ticked off the other day, but things are working out because I was about to throw something at the VA. Anyway, there we go. Oh, put the camera number 1 on there. Michelle's going to show you her big old brace. Right there. Put it right there. Right there. Give me that thing. Look at that brace she's got to wear right there. So it's kind of Star Trek-y. Woo! Put that on your knee. So, yeah. So she's got this big thing she's going to have to tool around in. But that's the life we lead at the moment. And what you got to do. Get better. So, but I'm glad Maureen's having a good time out there in New Orleans. I miss going to New Orleans, quite honest. We used to have a good time out there. We would go do Six String Music Fest. I don't know how many years we do that, Michelle.
I don't remember. Several.
Yeah.
I'd say at least 5.
2015 was the last time we did it, and we were the ones that were chosen to help close out the event because things were changing. Margaritaville was closing, but supposed to reopen, but I don't ever think
they
it
never
did.
reopened.
Yeah, I don't think it ever did. So that was a heck of a lot of fun. Michelle Myers said that was an intense-looking brace.
Yeah. I'm like, because I didn't ask. I guess I got to ask at my next PT session. It's like, so if I'm wearing pants, do I wear that on the outside? Because I don't think the pants aren't going to fit over that thing. You know.
That's a good question. I think you wear it over the pants, but that's even awkward, too.
So, like, if I had jeans on, I'm supposed to put that over jeans? How's that going to help?
I just think you just walk around with no pants on. Just wear your underwear.
What if I lived in Montana?
Well, you're going to freeze your butt off.
Yeah. You have to be able to wear that thing with pants.
So, yeah, I don't know. There, you got me on that one, but I know what I'd like to see. So, just saying.
A naked person with a big giant brace on.
Like, ooh, check out that knee brace. Ooh, she looks hot in that thing. Yummy, yummy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, That's just how I look at it because...
Everything I do is a surprise, even to me.
Even to me. I love it. So, yes. So that is an intense brace she's got to wear. Didn't you get any? You got something else, didn't you?
No.
No. Okay. I thought you got something.
I mean, just the things we already have. Another set of cups and another stretchy strap.
Yeah, we've been doing cupping lately. So, and JoJo Fish wants to know, how often do you wear pants in Key West?
Not very often.
No.
This time of year, actually, until this year, I don't think I'd worn any in December, but it got a little chilly there for a while. But usually just a little bit in January and February.
Well, every now and then I have to ask you as you're walking out the door, you're going to go out in your underwear? There you go. What can I say? Yeah, so we're getting everything taken care of, I guess. So
plugging along.
Michelle Meyer goes, TMI, Brian. Sorry, I can't help it. It's just, that's what happens. That's me, baby.
TMI is what happens?
That's what happens. That's how I roll. So yeah, things are getting back to crazy normal here in Key West. And we've I'll tell you the one thing driving me crazy right now is all the construction around us now.
It's worse than when I lived in that apartment complex.
God.
Remember when I first moved back to the D.C. area from Korea? It was brand new, so they were still building all the other buildings of apartments around me.
Well,
I kind of got used to that.
We went through the mass craziness of them fixing this place up. That started in September. And now the people across from us are having their entire side of their house torn apart.
I think they're doing one side at a time. They're probably doing all the sides.
Oh, my God.
They've only just been through one
Oh, my
side.
God. And those guys, I mean, at 7:30, they're in the backyard over there.
They don't start, making the construction noise till about 8 or 8:30.
Oh, but they talk loud.
But they got their radios on. They're yelling at each other.
Smoking their cigarettes. I'm like, oh, my God. You know, me and the cats are sitting on the couch over there by the door going, what the hell? And then the houses are building over here in the corner. I mean, it's like...
Oh, and those guys work I think they worked on Christmas.
I think so.
They work every day,
God, it's just been
from
crazy.
7 to 5 or 6.
It has been crazy with all the construction. And it's just not here. As I do my
the
walks
whole
in the
island.
morning. I mean, my God, the whole island. There's something being fixed somewhere. Yeah, you walk by, you're like, that whole house is gutted. This whole house is gutted. That whole building is being, it's just crazy. And I don't know if it's still FEMA money coming in from Irma. I wouldn't think it was, but
Could be, some of it.
yeah, so.
Well, there's, like you said, in the last several years, there's been a tendency for very wealthy people to buy houses and then fix them up so they can charge, $5,000 a week.
Well, this past week we had the Wounded Warriors came through on their bicycles. That was pretty cool.
You said you saw them. I didn't see them.
I was coming out of Nailtini and all the fire engines and cops and everybody, and then all the bike riders and everything. That was pretty cool. So again, there's always something going on, and there's always a parade for something down here. So,
except Mardi Gras.
What? Oh yeah,
Except Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras. Exactly.
Now, somebody was telling us they used to.
I don't know why they stopped.
Like 20 years ago or so. They used to have a big old Mardi Gras.
See, Teresa Arnold says, I'm having construction right behind my house, too, but I can't be mad. If it weren't for the construction, I wouldn't be in the Tropical Attitudes band. Well, there you go. Callie McCool has just joined us all the way from the left coast, man. Welcome. TGIF to you, my friend. I'm glad you're hanging out with us tonight. Hope things are going well. And appreciate you coming to the show. I got a question for you, Callie. I guess I'll ask it while we're on air. Do you have any new videos or advertisements for your class coming back into 2025? If you do, send them to me so I can put them in the lineup here and what we do. So I appreciate it. Ray, the roadie is on. Ray, the roadie. I actually need to get a hold of Harriet. with regards to, she said she had somebody over on Sigsbee had a package or something for them. I just need to know if they still want me to get it. Are they planning still coming to Key West and staying a couple weeks here at the house? I don't know what their plan is, but we're just wanting.
The room is finally clear for the most part.
The room is finally clear. So I just need you guys to say,
What is going on here?
what are you doing? Are you coming down here? Let us know. Because the room is there if you need to. And if you need me to pick up that package still, let me know. Because I keep forgetting about it. I can't help it. That's how
If you want to come in May for a couple of weeks and watch the cats while we go to out in the RV somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, what is that? You're already planning.
We need to go sometime.
Okay. What's up with the Disney thing?
Well, we need to renew our annual passes.
Wow. Yeah.
In the next few days.
Mm-hmm.
And we haven't been in a while. We haven't been since July, right?
Wow. Yeah. That's when we came back from, August.
Well,
we came
the
back
2nd of August or something like that. I mean,
yeah.
We went there in end of June, and then we were there in late July as
That's
well.
right. Instead of going to the Panhandle, we decided to go back there because we were supposed to go to Tampa anyway for a show, and then they canceled that because they all got COVID. So, Ray said, Michelle's looking beautiful tonight. Yeah. Wow.
Thank you.
And Sweet Harry says, yes, contact PJ and pick up package, please. We will. We can do that.
Do you have the ability to contact PJ?
She sent me the email.
Okay.
I just completely forgot. I was going through email the other day, and I'm like, oh, crap, I haven't done that yet. So I need to do that. And so, yes, it's good seeing everybody on here. If you just tuned in, please go out there and hit the thumbs up, everybody. We so appreciate it. And thanks for hanging out with us on a Friday night at our new time, 7 to 9. And if you haven't told your friends and your neighbors and the people you hate, please do that. That thing on your neck is pretty cool. That little necklace.
Goes with the earrings.
Oh, it goes with the earrings.
It's all the same.
Well, tell everybody on there so they can hear what you just said.
It goes with the earrings.
Goes with the earrings.
You already said that.
Ooh, another one of those. Wow. Yeah. So, all right. Well, we're going to get some more music, figure out what else we're going to be doing tonight. I think everybody should ask Michelle one topic that we want her to talk about.
One topic.
Because that's all I'm going to get out of you is one topic.
Are they going to have a poll or something?
A pole vaulting.
No, poll. Like
I know what you're talking about.
Who has the most? 10 people said they wanted me to talk about this. But only 8 people said this, so the 10 people win.
Well, I figure if we can get somebody online just to say, hey, let's ask Michelle a question. I think that's what we should do here on the radio is ask. Hang on 1 minute. Wait, here we go. Tonight, let's ask Michelle a question. All right, we're going to get to some more music here on the Coastal Confession Show. If somebody wants to call in, let me know. I'll get you call in. I'll hook the phone up and everything, and because we have not done that in a while. But right now, I got a little bit of Jerry Jeff Walker. Why? Because he got Jimmy Buffett started down here in Key West, and that's pretty darn cool, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be right back after some more music. Little Jerry Jeff Walker. Curly and Lil. This is actually a pretty cool song. Pay attention, people.
Well, now Curly would drive that old pickup truck. Lily would roll a cigarette. They never sweated the money they made. They could buy just fine on anything they get. Well, Curly worked for Dobro for 7 long years. Always on the road, not at home. He told Lily one day, before it all slips away, let's take the kids out there and make it on our own. And it's good times when they get here. It'll be a short time till they're gone. Picking and singing in a family band. Traveling and living off the land. Picking and fishing and meeting other folks. Making homebrew and cooking steaks. It's wear your old clothes, drive on those Mississippi on a Saturday night when I saw a little kitty standing on the shoulder, flagging me down for a ride. I took a double take with a redneck grin. I hit the brake and she got in. She was the prettiest thing that I'd ever seen. Answered to every young man's dream. She was built for speed, bound to satisfy. She laid her hand on my knee and started pushing on the gas. She leaned over close and said, I like it fast, give it hell. Give it hell. Give it hell. Give it hell. Just put the pedal to the metal, let me hear the rebel yell and give it hell. We were burning and turning about 95, rocking and rolling through the Delta night. For the harder, the faster, the tighter her grasp on me. About the time I thought I was dreaming, lights started flashing and the siren started screaming. I turned to her and she turned to me. She blew me a kiss and she gave me a wink while moving my rearview mirror. She said to me, they'll never catch us if you put it in the wind. She checked the makeup, then I heard her say again, give it hell. Give it hell. Give it hell. Give it hell. Just put the pedal to the metal, let me hear that rebel yell and give it hell. We kept on running till we run out of luck. They had the road blocked with a semi-truck and a dozen state boys with the guns all pointing at me. They roughed me, cuffed me, threw me in the back. And she was in the front saying, turn on the lights and give it hell. Give it hell. Give it hell. Give it hell. To the metal, let me hear that rebel yell and give it hell. Just put the pedal to the metal, let me hear that rebel yell and give it hell.
Zips up as the sun goes down. Life's a beach in this seaside town. Shrimp on the barbie, beers in the fridge. The sky's ablaze, the tiki's are lit. There's a full moon over paradise. Just you and I under those tropical skies. Clear blue water reflects in your eyes. There's a full moon over paradise. Old salted dog living high on the hog. Got my toes on the nose and my head's in the clouds. Lime a lemon, some tonic and gin. Toss me my boat and going right back in. There's a full moon reflection your eyes. There's a full moon over paradise. Gentle breezes in the air, music and laughter, baby, everywhere. Sound of the surf lapping at your feet. I'm strolling along on this lazy beach. Something about the sound of the surf, something about the key lime desert. Moon goes bright on the water tonight. We'll steal a kiss when the moment's right. 'Cause there's a full moon over paradise. Just you and I under those tropical skies. Clear blue water reflecting your eyes. There's a full moon. There's a full moon. There's a full moon over paradise.
Here at Tiki Man Radio, we love shout-outs from our artists and our listeners from all over the world. You ever wondered how you do that? Well, if you have the free Tiki Man Radio app, all you have to do is click on the little menu and go down to where it says shout-out. You can record a short shout-out. When you're done, you just send it straight to us. You have about 15, 16 seconds to do it. Here's a couple of pointers. Make sure you don't have your TV on or your radio. Make sure you're in a quiet space if you can. And always tell us who you are, where you're from, and mention you're listening to Tiki Man Radio. It's as simple as that. If you want to hear your name on the radio, send us a shout out and we'll put it in the radio station for you. Keep listening to Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station, and give us a shout out.
Hey, this is Beth from Nailtini. Do you ever feel like getting your nails and hair done before vacation is a chore? Why not enhance your vacay experience by visiting us at Nailtini, 817 Duval? Our perfect petties will make your feet look fabulous in those flip-flops. Or maybe you want a beautiful blow dry in style for your night on the town. Men's haircuts, facials, and waxing? We do that too. We live up to our name and serve you a martini or a drink of your choice during your service. Now, back to Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio.
That's right. Yeah. All right. B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions coming to you live from the Beachy Shell Hideaway in the Beachy Shell Studios, next to the Beachy Shell bathroom, over by the Beachy Shell bedroom, here at the Beachy Shell.
Opposite sides of the house.
Everything's Beachy Shell here. So hope everybody's having a good time tonight. Happy Friday to everybody. Great big shout out. We've got the beautiful Sean Crawley and Katie listening in tonight. Yes, I will have a Bill Crawley song. I actually have one in tonight, so you beat me to the punch. So we're definitely going to get him in here and a little bit of song. I miss that man so much, and I know you miss him just as much, if not more. I know more.
If not more.
Yeah, oh yeah, we know that. So good golly. He's a good man, I'll tell you what. All right, Michelle. First of all, I want to answer. Callie McCool had a question. Want to know about Hobie boats. He asked a question online. Any good Hobie cat sailing in Key West?
I don't even know what that means.
I said Hobie? Question mark.
Like a Hobie cat.
Well, we have another radio guy down here named Hobie, but he's not as cool as a boat. And I said Hobie? Question mark. He goes, yeah, the little sailboat you can rent for an hour. Now, I don't know the answer to that.
Isn't that an Elton John song?
So, what?
Hobie Cat or something?
Honky Cat.
Honky Cat?
Get back, Honky Cat.
Honky Cat? I think it was.
I think that's right. I think. Better get back to meow.
Meow.
So, yes. So I don't know the answer, Callie. I do know they have a sailing school down here, and they have like these little sailing boats. So I don't know. I think that's something you might have to do a little research on. I'm going to ask some questions because that is a good question. I've never had anybody ask me that, and I've never seen that advertised. I've never even seen where you can get like those little paddle boats where like two people can sit in there, one paddles and the other.
Like at Disney.
Yeah. Well, Disney doesn't even do it anymore.
No, but they used to at the Fort Wilderness, remember?
They used to, but they stopped doing that. And they used to have the little small boats that you can rent and go out on. They don't do those anymore either. I don't know why.
Alligators.
Alligators.
That's another song for you.
CW. Alligators. So there's your answer. Going up the chain, Sweet Harriet said, my question to Michelle is, if I'm going to Disney for a vacation, how would you plan my week? Before you answer that, seconded by Michelle Myers.
Well, I guess we've got questions for you. Do you like to drink?
Yeah. Do you like to drink?
Because that's mainly what Brian and I do at Disney.
I keep asking Minnie to come over. It's like, we're so sleek there, baby.
Well, when we stay at the campground,
yeah.
Of course, there's the bar right there at the campground, so that's always fun. And we actually, last year, we met the original cast of the Hoop-Dee-Doo review.
Oh, I love the Hoop-Dee-Doo.
From
if
like
I'm going to Disney, I have to do Hoop-Dee-Doo.
That was like, what, 40 years ago, people?
50. It was 50 years ago.
It was 50-year reunion. Years. Okay, so that was crazy, but yeah, that was fun. Epcot is probably our most favorite park to visit. So we like going to Space 220.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun. You go up to the top, and they have a nice little bar there and cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The La Cava, which is the tequila room in the...
Oh, hell yeah. You got to hit the tequila room.
In the Mexico Pavilion.
And you know what's sad about us when we go there? They freaking know who we are.
At least two of the waiters are like, oh, yeah, we know you guys.
I think we got 3 or 4 now. You walk in there like, oh, you're back. Welcome. And they take us to our seat. You know, they pretty much know what we want already. But they're like, they give us an opportunity to look at the menu. But they're like, we know what you want.
You can't make a reservation there unless you're like doing a tasting, which is pretty pricey.
That's expensive.
But most of the time, if it's not like a weekend or Friday, you can get in there at certain times, you know. So
I was talking to somebody the other day that said there's no drinking in Magic Kingdom. And I'm like,
yeah, there is.
Back that beep.
All of the sit-down restaurants have alcohol.
Oh, yeah. They're like, oh, that must have changed. I'm like, when's the last time you were there? 1972?
No, they probably just never go to the sit-down restaurants. You know, because most people think they're too expensive. But I think you might as well pay for a regular meal instead of standing in line for
I'm not buying
not
that.
as good of food.
Yeah.
You know. So, yeah, I mean, we like going to the... Okay, I hadn't finished with Epcot yet. So at Epcot...
Tonight's show will be going to 10 o'clock.
Mexico, La Cava. In Italy, there's also a cute little place attached to the main restaurant that is like just a bar where you can just have drinks as well. I forgot what the name of that is, but that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, all the little thingies when you walk around, you know, you get a beer at Germany or a
in Epcot,
champagne at France or whatever.
We don't go there that often anymore. We went to their dinner sucked. I'll say that right now.
It wasn't the best
impressed.
dinner show.
No. I was not impressed.
It's no Hoop-Dee-Doo review.
Yeah.
That is nasty.
Yeah. It was not great.
Of course, fish and chips at the English pub. That's always fun.
The Rose and Crown.
Yes.
Yes.
Rose and Crown Pub.
By the time we get there, you forget the name. What is this place called?
So all of those are all cool. And then Soaring, also, if you just want to go on the rides at Epcot. Soaring is very, very cool.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy, a roller coaster, that's very cool, but you're going to have to like make some kind of advance arrangements or something, you'll be waiting in line for 3 hours.
Yeah.
What's the thing that we do that's free? Is that the Lightning Lane you can just sign up for, I think, or something?
You know what? I
can't remember which one's which.
I don't remember.
There's something, if you get up at 7, you can sign up for it.
God, what is
and then at 1, you can sign up. And that's free.
I just have a hard time doing that stuff.
But-
And our friend Rachel did that with us, and I'm just like, no.
But the other ones, you got to pay for it. It's like, no, I'm not paying
I'm not paying, I'm not paying
Not paying
anymore. And
So my second favorite place to go to is Magic Kingdom. And if you go to a sit-down restaurant, you can definitely order all the alcohol you want there. So the Italian place, Tony's.
Wow! My mistake!
The Skipper Key restaurant, which is over near the Jungle Cruise.
yeah, that is good.
They've got very good food and drinks.
Yeah.
Like you said, any of the other ones, they've always offered us wine or sangria or whatever. I mean,
we
haven't been to a sit-down restaurant in Magic Kingdom that doesn't offer you.
Usually after about 3 hours of Magic Kingdom, I'm ready to walk out that gate and go down to the Contemporary.
Yeah, we do not spend more than 3 hours, usually not more than 2.5 hours in Magic Kingdom
Now,
itself.
the good part for us could be sad to somebody else listening to this story is when we get to the Contemporary, the guy behind the bar there knows us very well. He's like, hey, where have you been?
The
Bo. Yeah.
Yes. But, some of the other ones are getting to know us too, I think.
Yeah. So let me catch up on the thread here. So Teresa Arnold says, yes, Honky Cat. Get back. Honky Cat. Honky Cat.
Not hokey?
I think that's what I said. I think I said
didn't say
Honky Cat.
honky.
I think I said Honky Cat.
You said...
You know what? I'm taping this show.
Okay.
It'll be in
Yeah,
there.
we'll see what it says.
And I'll prove it to you. Beth says if you're military, you can do cheap kayaks and paddleboarding at Boca Chica. I think you can still do that. I haven't been over there in a while to check that, but you probably still have them over there. You can do that.
MWR, yeah.
Let me see. Ray, have we not been to your house? Yes, he has been to our house. And let's see, Michelle Myers. So we all need to do trip to Disney with Michelle.
And
Can be
Heather. Heather
our
likes
guide.
it too.
Well, it's funny. On the Sunday show, I think...
I heard you guys.
Like 2 weeks, yeah.
I heard you guys talking about it.
Yeah, and Michelle was in the background going, Disney! And then I chime in her Disney, and everybody's like, whack, whack, whack.
No, you were saying that me and Heather should go together, and you and Danny would pay for our airfare.
Yeah, we would.
So.
And then Danny
Let's go,
and I
Heather.
would just find some cool bar someplace for the next 4 days while you guys are in Disney doing your thing. And
You can go to the one at the campground, or you go the one in our RV.
yeah, I just, we'll figure something out, Danny. We need to do that, Danny. We'll just go there and camp, and then we'll let the girls go, and you and I will go figure something else out. Oh, hark. Is that another Pukey from Willie?
From who?
I was going to say Tigger. I had a dream about Tigger last night. That was the weirdest thing. Anyway, a cat we had previously. So yes, and then of course Callie McCool's talking about Cole's Confession. I like to capsize when others are with me on the Hobie. Well, guess what, my friend? I will not be riding with you, or I'll put my little floaties on my arms. So, let me see. Callie McCool also said, I have a good story of capsizing the Hobie. Another wife aboard, with the wife aboard. Fortunately, I'm trained to upright it. All right, man. Well, I appreciate all that. And yes, we did get your Christmas letter. So I think we talked about it on the last show, but you might not have been listening when we were talking about that. And Sweet Harriet says, I'm a lightweight for drinks and rides. A long, chilled out 10 days sounds fun. Yep. You know what? I do enjoy the camping up there. I can't say that I don't enjoy camping up there and doing that kind of, that is a lot of fun. It's nice and relaxing. We get to do other things. We get to go play music at other, we'll do a house concert or two while we're up there, or go play for the VFW. But, yeah, I have this crowd thing. When I get around the crowds, I'm just like, all right, I've had enough. Because, screaming kids, and if I get one more stroller that runs over my foot, I'm just going to have to, go all, or a Vespa. Yeah, you get some of them old people up there, and I'm telling you, you know what? They ride around that thing, but man, when they come up to the old restaurant to get that cotton candy or something, and they bounce off that thing and run up there to the window, and I'm like, okay, I am going to flatten your tire. How about that when you're not looking? So we're getting some more music. Michelle's over there taking care of some other stuff. Thanks to Willie the cat. And, oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Let me see. Callie just said, I got to show this. Did you enjoy my half-naked picture? Callie, it's so funny. We get a Christmas card from Callie because apparently his wife said, you've got to do the annual Christmas letter. And he's like, all right, here it goes. And, of course, it was a picture of him. Was that a shell you had over your stuff? I forget what was covering it up. So it was a picture of a naked Callie with, the bits and pieces covered up, everybody's just give you an idea. So thank you, Callie, all the way from California with love, I take it. And we appreciate it. So we're getting some more music, guys. We're going to come right back. What's the next question we're going to talk about tonight? I'm going to leave it up to you. Send us a message. We sure do appreciate it. And because I had this in the lineup anyway, but I'm playing it early. Sean and Katie Crawley are out there listening tonight. Guys, Bill Crawley, it's called Key West. And I remember when he asked me to come up there and help him on stage with this. I think it was that way, Juan. Who knows? It's been a long time.
A story lately, a story that's been told. Yeah, it circulates and percolates, but it never gets old. Down from New England for a little getaway. Once you hit the island, he makes you want to stay. You're finally on vacation,
its promised paradise. And tattoos done while you wait. Possible futures all laid out on the sweeping curve of the interstate. On the sweeping curve of the interstate. Got no city, got no land. Got no lover, got no wife. How many ways to say goodbye? Can one man fit in a nomad life? Can one man fit in a nomad life? Life's short, call now. Life's short, call now. Life's short, call now. Life's short, call now. Lone car waves, then it wanes, leaving only voices in the hall. And in the room next door to mine, the bed is banging on the wall. The bed is banging on the wall. You've no idea how I long for even one loving caress, for you to step into my heart without deception or duress, without deception or duress. Life's short, call now. Life's short, call now. Life's short, call now. Life's short, call now.
Hi, this is Sissy at Nailtini. Stop by for a mani-pedi at 817 Duval. Now, back to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle.
All right, everybody, B-Man and Michelle, we're back at you. Man, there's a lot going on here, Michelle. I got too many buttons to push. I need that intern. We need to put that ad in for the intern. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, remember when Gary had an intern?
Who was that? What?
Guy in the striped shirt.
I'm trying to remember who that was.
That kid.
I
He had a thing for Brenda, I think. I don't know.
Oh, God. I don't remember. I don't even want to talk about that stuff. There's just so much going on. I'm like, I got this button to push, this button to push.
No, and you know who else they used to call the intern? Was the oldest intern.
Who was that?
The guy who lived in the townhouses over there. He had his kid was in the military.
Oh, he died a few years ago. God, what the hell was his name? Shit, I can't remember. There's just way too many brain cells living down here have just been burnt. There's so much that has happened over the years, and I'm like, I don't remember that intern or that intern. I just know I need one down here for crying out loud. All the damn buttons I got to push, and I'm sitting there reading everybody's stuff and keeping track of this. And then Michelle Meyer's like, I think you guys left your mic on. I'm like, oh, crap, I did. I don't give a shit. You know, as long as I wasn't calling somebody.
You were just talking about Willie, weren't we?
I think so. I'm just like, I got all this stuff going on. You got to appreciate that. So there you go. I don't care. It's one of those things. You know what? I'm turning a new leaf. I've been telling people, I ain't doing that shit no more. I'm done. I have said it.
We'll see.
So if you guys got something out there, let's put this on me. If you got something out there you want me to do, I'm not doing it. Damn it, I'm saying no, and that's all I've got to say about that. See, Ray the Roadie. Why does Ray the Roadie know the answer to that, the oldest intern? Is because he doesn't have a million things going on with this radio crap going on. He says, Parker!
Yes, Parker.
It was Parker, for crying out loud. Yeah. Oh, my God. So let me catch up with everybody here. Again, I can't even teach you to do this stuff. Because you know why?
Because I don't do any of
You're
it.
not going to do this stuff.
I don't know how to do Facebook.
And I'd be doing all this crap. I'll be like, oh, Jesus Christ, just give it to me and I'll do it myself. Oh, my God, Michelle. See, Callie said he sent me some media bits. Thank you very much. Sean Crawley, thank you. We love you guys so much. I knew we were going to get a Bill in there, so we did. And let me see. And Bob Itchen said, Bill could have easily sang in Ray's place of the Kinks. So he had mentioned up there Ray Davies. He thought Bill had Ray Davies' voice. And I'm like, huh? Vibes. And then let's see. Callie says, just following after Chris Ferreira. Last time I saw him, he was paddling naked in a clear bottom canoe in shark-infested waters.
Well, there you go.
I can't tell you how many sharks we lost that day when they looked up and saw that rear end.
They have a heart attack.
They're like, what the hell is that? Oh, big squid. So, anyway, I wouldn't want to. God. Could you imagine if you were snorkeling by and you look up and go, what the hell is that? I'm just saying. Oh, my God. Sweet Harry says, I want you to do the best Coastal Confessions. Oh, thank you very much. We appreciate it. I think we do a darn good job as far as I'm concerned. But you know what? We need to get to what the opening was. This day in music, we haven't even done it yet. Oh, my God. Here comes Willie. Willie's jumping up here on...
Come on.
He's a cat with a mission. Are we ready for this day in music? January 17th, I believe. Yes, 2025. In 1966, NBC bought the Monkey series. Placing it on their 1966 fall schedule, the series centered on the adventures of the Monkees, a struggling rock band from Los Angeles, and introduced a number of innovative new wave film techniques to television.
Is that them rolling the bed down the street and everything?
Here we come, boom, 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 boom,
walking down the street.
Yeah.
Everybody we meet.
1967.
Hey, we're the Monkees.
Hey, we're the Monkees.
People say we monkey.
1967. There you go. Willie knows it. He was on tune there. 1967, Jimi Hendrix Experience recorded a session for Radio Luxembourg's Ready Steady Radio. The band ran up a bar bill of $6.21, which they were unable to pay. I thought that was pretty funny. You owe me $6.21. Ah, shucks, I ain't got it. 1967, the Daily Mail ran the story about a local council survey finding 4,000 holes in the road in Lancashire, inspiring John Lennon's contribution to the Beatles song, A Day in the Life. There you go. 1967, 40-year-old David Mason recorded the piccolo trumpet solo for the Beatles' Penny Lane at Abbey Road Studio in London. He was paid $42 for his performance. In August 1987, that trumpet he used was sold at Sotheby's auction for $10,846.
I don't go for way more than that
Oh
these
my
days.
God. Is that not amazing? You know, you only got $42. Here, play this and I'll give you $42.
No, but I mean, even the $10,000, they probably go for $1 million now.
I know. 1970, Billy Stewart and 3 of his band members were killed in the car, went off a bridge. Stewart's most popular song was a 1966 hit, Summertime. In the summertime. I think that's the right one. 1974, Dean Martin's son, Dino Martin.
Dino.
That was kind of hard. He's like, what do we name our kid? Dino? I think they were watching the Flintstones and named him after the dog. Dino Martin was arrested after attempting to sell 2 AK-47 machine guns to an undercover agent. Way to go, Dino. 1981, Motley Crue formed when bass guitarist Nicky Sixx left the band London and began rehearsing with drummer Tommy Lee and vocalist guitarist Greg Leon, who later left. How about that? 1993, Aretha Franklin, Michael Bolton, Tony Bennett, Bob Dylan, Diana Ross performed at Bill Clinton's inaugural ceremonies.
I think I remember that.
Oh, I bet. Wasn't that when Bill got up there and played
Sax with them.
Sax with them, yeah. You know, kind of like that. What was that? Wasn't that like a thing in Seinfeld? A guy tried playing the trumpet or something, and Elaine had them all messed up. 1996, David Bowie, Tom Donahue, the Jefferson Airplane, Gladys Knight and the Pips, Little Willie John, Pink Floyd, Pete Seeger, the Shirelles, and the Velvet Underground were all inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Willie, get away from them, lady. All right, get over here. Mom said you can do this. Don't get into my
Go
stuff.
help Papa.
2003, a long-lost recording featuring John Lennon and Mick Jagger was set to spark a bidding war at the London auction. The acetate record was recorded in 74 with Jagger signing the blues song Too Many Cooks, and Lennon played guitar. The track was never released because the two artists were both signed in different record companies. Isn't that just BS? 2003, singer Lou Rawls, hello there, was arrested in Albuquerque Airport in New Mexico after an incident with his companion Nina Inman.
An incident.
It was over a burrito.
That's all.
I'm kidding. I don't know what it was over, but he got arrested.
That'd be interesting to look that up a little.
We're going to have to look that one up. 2011, Don Kirshner, the songwriter, manager, publisher, music executive who helped launch the careers of Neil Diamond. Far, we're going far. You didn't like that, did you? Bobby Darin, Carole King, Neil Sedaka, the Monkees, the Archies, and Kansas died of heart failure in 76. Oh. Johnny Otis in 2012, the band leader and talent scout who discovered Etta James, died at 90. Let's get to some birthdays, everybody. Everybody's going to like this one. Starting off today's birthdays, Betty White was born in 1922.
Really? Okay.
Eartha Kitt was born today in 1927. And what is she famous for? Santa Baby.
Oh, she does.
Yeah, she does Santa Baby. Okay. William Hart of the Delphonics was born today in 1945. He passed away in 2022. Andy Kaufman was born in 1949 today. The Rolling Stones guitarist Mick Taylor is 76. Our good friend Steve Earle, who we're going to see next week, is 70. Paul Young, Every Time You Go Away, is 70. No, he's 69. Ooh, 69. Andy Rourke, bass player for the Smiths. The Smiths. That's a good one because I never knew who the Smiths were, but I had to learn a song about them. Born today in 64. He died in 2023.
Where I learned who Morrissey was.
Quack, quack, quack. Little John, 54. And Kid Rock is 54 today.
Kid Rock's only 54?
He's only 54. Wow. He sure in the hell doesn't look like he's 54. But you know what? That's the way it goes. But we're going to get to some more music and come right back after this with some more shenanigans. Steve Earle, because today is his birthday. Little Guitar Town, everybody. B-Man Michelle's Coast Confessions on Tiki Man Radio.
Hey, pretty baby, on your head with me. It's your good rockin' daddy down Tennessee. I'm just out on some bound for San Antonio with the radio blasting bird doggone. There's a beat trap of shutting down. Me and the boys got the tree gun wound. Come 1,000 miles from a guitar town. And remember my hometown. I ain't the kind of just hang around. But I heard someone call my name one day. I followed that voice down a lost highway. Everybody tell me you can't get far. $37 in a jab guitar. Watch! Now swinging into Texas with a hammer down. Rocking a little combo from a guitar town. You know it ain't my fault that there's steel bells something on the asphalt. Well, in the middle of the night in a truck stop, someone in a restaurant. Wonder why I don't stop. Got a key rocking while I still can. Got a two-pack heavy motel tan. Leave my boots in the woods, I'm a brand new man. Back to the riser to make my stand. You hug me tight, loading up and rolling out of here tonight. One of these days won't settle down. Take you back with me to a guitar town.
next to me on the corner of the mattress where we both fall asleep early in the morning, rolling on your side. You're giving me a kiss, and now I'm in my paradise. My paradise. My paradise. My paradise.
Hey, this is Sweet Harriet. When we travel, we take Tiki Man Radio with us and tune into Coastal Confessions. And we tell our friends about it too. Guess what? When we're not traveling, we watch the show live on YouTube or Facebook. Check it out.
Chillax. That's what the man.
Hey, Tiki Man Radio fans, this is Bob Shealy from the Gulf Coast of Florida, and I love listening to Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle every Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. on the internet at Tiki Man Radio, or watch us live on YouTube at Tiki Man Radio. Got a confession or a song request? Let them know. But for now, sit back, chillax, and let's get back to the show.
Jimmy or Bob.
Oh, thank you there, Mr. Bob Shealy. What do you
Apparently,
like?
I wasn't supposed to say that Willie's a hobo.
Well, I didn't know you knew the mic was hot. Can I turn it
I
back?
didn't, but it doesn't matter. It's true.
All right, our cat's a hobo. Chillax.
He loves sitting around in old boxes with old paper in them.
Well, what can we say? Thank you, Bob Shealy, for bringing us in. Hey, don't forget, you got Jukebox Saturday morning starting at midnight tonight. And I'll tell you what, that's a great thing to do and listen to and hang out. And you know what? Just turn it on. You should take Tiki Man Radio wherever you go. Make sure you download the free app.
I even have the app, and I never download apps.
I know, you don't. So
I don't like everybody spying on me.
I got to catch up here on some stuff here. Callie McCool says in 1966 he was conceived in the back of a Chevy.
So that tells me you're a little bit younger than Brian and I.
Yeah. Which, I think of that song, I met a girl, or took a girl, I took a girl in the ride in a van. Maybe
Something
that was,
like that.
well, maybe that was written about him, you know. He fooled around the back of the van, and next thing you know, we got Callie McCool. Sammy James wrote that song. Let me see. Yeah, Teresa Arnold was like, ooh, Bahama Mama. That was Bahama Mama Paradise. So that was really good. Actually, we're going to get them lined up for the 9th Annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase. The list is starting to grow already, everybody. We'll be announcing some of that stuff here pretty soon. I don't want to be too premature when I go talking about that kind of stuff. You know, it's just how I am. But I know we got Bob Shealy in it. Chillax. Trop Rock Elvis. And let me see who else is in here. Let me see. Okay, Callie was asking a question to Teresa. So, all right, I'm all caught up. And believe it or not, as we're sitting here, all this multitasking I'm doing, I'm actually setting up a tamale order for Sunday for Anna Banana. So, anyway, Callie said they called him the October Surprise.
I was also born in October.
Oh.
18 years after my brother and sister were.
That's right. You were a bad tequila moment. That's what I said. I always say you were like, that was a bad tequila or margarita.
I think that was a New Year's Eve. My mom used to drink like once or twice a year.
Like a fish.
One of them was New Year's Eve. She'd have her grasshopper or two.
Yeah. I used to laugh when we go visit them. Now, at this point, she's like in her mid-80s, right?
Well, when you first met them, they were still in their late 70s.
Yeah, but, you know, I'm talking about later on when you and I go up there and, you know, and you and I...
Give her some wine.
You know, and she's like, she kind of looked at you like, ooh. I said, do you want a glass of this wine? She goes, just a sip.
Just a little bit.
6 or 7 sips later. They were fun. They were enjoyable. They were so much. They were crazy.
You could add the chapter of them to your book.
When I write that book, everybody, I hope it won't be like a Danny Lynn book. You know, he's talking about birds chirping and all that.
No, yours is like the Adam Carolla book.
The Adam Carolla book.
Not quite.
Not quite Taco Bell material. Which is a good book. I say go out and do that and get that book and read it because it is funny as hell. And I listened to it on Audible because I have a hard time concentrating on books, just reading because too much happens around me. My brain goes 100 miles an hour. But you actually get more funny stuff in the Audible than what's in the book.
Because he'll stop and it's like, because it doesn't just straight read it, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't listen to the Audible, but you used to tell me about it. It's like he'll stop and he'll be like, well, let me tell you the rest of the story.
Yeah, you talk about a certain incident or something, roommates.
Really?
He's like, all right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna expand this. It's not in the book, and I'm like, oh, this is so good. So yes, not Taco Bell material.
Audible.
Adam Carolla on Audible, so well worth the listen. I mean, it was pretty damn funny. So, what else is going on, Michelle? What do we got tomorrow? Tomorrow's Saturday, right?
Tomorrow we're
Yeah.
getting our nails done.
Oh, getting our nails done where?
Nailtini.
At 817 Duval Street. When you're in Key West, make sure you go to Nailtini. Let me put me on this camera right here. Go to Nailtini, 817 Duval Street.
Show
go
me your
in there.
fingernails.
My fingernails are a mess because I bite the crap out of them. My toes look pretty darn sexy. I got sexy toes.
Because you can't bite them.
Because I can't. Wow.
If you could reach them, you would probably bite them.
If I bend over, I'm stuck in that position, and now we're in trouble. So, but yeah, 817 Duval Street, Nailtini. They got a great crew up there. They're really a great bunch of people. Beth, Mariella, Oriana, Jake, who does hairdressing up there. He was so much fun in there. We have such a great time. I'm up there every day. Of course, I give autographs every day at noon. And
Not usually there till noon.
it's funny. I walk in there. Whether I walk in, it's like I walked in the other day, and they were like, "You're late," and I'm like, "I had a meeting, for crying out loud." So, but it's just a lot of fun. So when you're in town, please make sure you go up there and be a part of their process. Get your nails done, your feet done, whatever. But it really is. It's a fun experience, and I go crazy if I don't go up there. My whole day's blown. If I don't get out and walk and do anything else, it's crazy. And then we'll probably go out to dinner after that, aren't we?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, probably. We normally do.
Probably. Although, aren't we early, like at 2:30 or 3:30?
2:15, I think, or 2:30, something like that, yeah. And then on Sunday, what are we doing Sunday at 05:30 in the morning?
We're playing at the half marathon.
The half marathon. We're
Our
out-
usual spot.
Our usual spot we've had for what?
Any
8, 9 years?
Sigsbee snowbirds listening to us, we'll be there.
That's right. And we're going to miss not having Sweet Harriet and Ray out there this year. That sucks, man. I wish you guys were going to be there. Tiffany Green's not going to be here this year. We've been trying to get extra musicians to play the spots, but these musicians down here are prima donna. I don't want to get up in the morning and play. It's like you're making like $300. Oh, I got and play. It's like, man, I went, and I called Jordy out because I gave him crap on the phone, but I called.
He was the first one you thought of.
And I told him, I'm like, he probably won't do it because
It's early in the morning.
He's young and he's early and he doesn't get enough of his beauty sleep and he's a little punk kid and then sure enough, he's like, well, it's really kind of early, man. And I'm
Like, if you really need me.
I'm like, dude.
It's not even our event. We
It's
don't
like
care. We're just,
$200 for an hour in the morning.
what the hell was that?
I don't know what that was. Something popped over here. I don't know. Something popped. But I was like, it's not that you can do it. And so anyway, he's like, I can't do it, man. So anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing on Sunday at 5:30 in the morning, doing our thing and having a good time. Looking forward to it. We've done it 8 years, 8 or 9 years, I think 8 years in a row, playing out there for all the runners in the half marathon, and they so appreciate us being out there doing that. So, and we look forward to it. And then going into next week, we got a lot going on next week. This is going to be a lot of fun. No complaints.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what it was, but I'll figure it out here. I'm sure something might have dropped or something, you know.
Sound like an electrical pop.
It did sound like an electrical pop, but you know what? I don't smell anything. So we're good to go. I think Callie goes cockroaches. It could be, man. I'm like, you know, sometimes you walk in the kitchen in the morning, I was like, I'll take 2 eggs. You got any bacon left? Oh, okay, I'll just take the eggs. That's the way it is
I
here.
hate those big, giant, gross
Great
ones.
big ones, yeah, they're super huge. So, all right, we're going to get to some music, close out the evening. I can't believe, man, this whole evening's done already. We'll figure out who we're going to get on the show next week. Actually, there's no show next Friday. Remember that. No show next Friday. And
It's a mile zero.
We're mile zero, and maybe I'll do something live on Facebook or something. Show you what we're doing out there.
Walk around. If they let you, you'll have to see what they let you do up close.
We do
to the
all
stage.
kinds of cool stuff, but we'll get all that figured out. But then we'll be back on track. You'll see all our advertisements. And guys, we so appreciate you guys hanging out with us. So let's get to a song to close out the evening. And I think the best song, in my opinion, is the Shanty Hounds.
Which one?
Tote the Load.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love that song. Those guys do such a great job. So we're gonna close tonight with Shanty Hounds, Tote the Load live. Please don't log off yet, because you know how I close the show off, and you got to be a part of the closing show, everybody. So for right now, Shanty Hounds, thank you guys for being a part of what we do every Friday night. You guys are the best. You man, Michelle's Coast Confessions, everybody.
I left Nashville on a midnight flyer. Got no time for bumps and foes. Sun called to Savannah. Last minute, off I go. The one thing is that I miss you. You're somewhere down the road.
I'm on the road in Houston town. Hit the bricks and you stayed home. Sudden call to Savannah. The price you pay when business calls. The one thing is that I miss you, and you're somewhere down the road. Well, I was thinking here in Houston town.
Oh, I'm thinking on the road.
Sometimes we're living high, and sometimes we took the load. Rain off the tires in front of me. There's flooding ahead, so I'm told. 40 miles stuck behind that bus. At least I know I'm on a roll. I see a face in that dusty haze. My heart's on overload.
Well, do you say we rendezvous? We're so far away from home. It's raining here in Savannah too. They say it's sunny in Key West.
Not tonight.
Well, it's kind of dark. I see your face in that rainy haze. My heart's on overload.
Well, I was thinking here in Houston town.
Oh, I'm thinking on the road.
Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with B-Man and Michelle's Coastal Confessions on Tiki Man Radio, coming to you live from Key West at the Beach Shell Studios. We hope everybody has a great, great weekend. Have a wonderful 3-day MLK weekend. And like we say every end of the show,
Y'all come back now. You hear?
y'all come back now. Don't forget, we're not here next Friday, but we'll be back the following Friday, and we'll advertise everything. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend.